gold Lamborghini hits him at 70 miles per hour. The boy is 8 years old. Red bicycle. Superman cape tied around his neck because he wanted to feel like he could fly. His name is Michael. The impact launches him 12 feet. The bicycle disintegrates. Spokes and metal scatter across the residential street like shrapnel. Michael's body hits the pavement, hard. His father, Tom Chen, is 3 houses down, washing his truck. He hears the screech of tires, the sickening crunch of metal on metal. Then his son screaming, "Michael!" Tom runs, fast as he's ever moved in his life. His boy is on the ground, clutching his arm. It's bent wrong. There's blood coming from his head. He's crying, gasping, going into shock. The Lamborghini stops, 50 feet past the scene. The driver's door opens. Alexei Volkov steps out, 24 years old, designer sunglasses, gold chains, $1,000 shoes. He doesn't run to the boy. He doesn't ask if he's okay. He walks to his front bumper, crouches down, runs his manicured finger along a scratch in the paint. "Are you kidding me?" he shouts. He looks at Tom, who's cradling his bleeding son. "Your kid just destroyed my car." Tom stares at him, can't process what he's hearing. "Do you know what this costs?" Alexei kicks the mangled bicycle. "Do you know how much this paint job was? $15,000! 15! "My son," Tom's voice is shaking. "My son is hurt. Someone call 911. A neighbor is already on the phone. Sirens in the distance. Alexei walks over, stands over Michael, this broken, crying child. "You should teach him to watch where he's going," Alexei says. Then he looks at Tom, who's cradling his bleeding son. "I want his name for my insurance claim. He damaged my property." Tom stares at him, can't process what he's hearing. You hit my son. He was in the road. This is a residential street. There are children here. And I have places to be." Alexei pulls out his phone, takes a photo of the damaged bicycle. "I'm documenting this. My lawyer will contact you." Michael is crying for his dad. Tom wants to break this man in half, but his son needs him. He turns his back on Alexei, holds Michael's hand, whispers that it's going to be okay, that the ambulance is coming. Alexei gets back in his car. The ambulance arrives, so do the police. But Alexei is already driving away. So let me ask you something. If you saw a man value his car paint over a child's life, what would you do? Tell me in the comments. They catch him 40 minutes later. 4 patrol cars box him in at an intersection downtown. 8 officers. They've reviewed the traffic cameras. They've seen him doing 70 in a 25 zone. They've seen him hit Michael and drive away. Officer Marcus Webb approaches the driver's side. 20-year veteran. He's got grandkids Michael's age. His hand is on his service weapon. "Step out of the vehicle. Hands where I can see them." Alexei doesn't even look up from his phone. He's texting, smiling. "I said step out, now." Alexei sighs, like this is beneath him. He opens the door slowly, deliberately, steps out with his hands in his pockets. "Do you know why we stopped you?" Webb asks. "Because you're bored? You struck a child. You fled the scene. That's felony hit and run. Turn around. Hands behind your back." Webb pulls out handcuffs. "Wait." Alexei holds up one finger. "Before you make a terrible mistake." He reaches into his jacket. Every officer tenses. He pulls out a passport, burgundy leather, gold embossed seal. He opens it with a flourish, holds it 6 inches from Webb's face. "Diplomatic immunity," Alexei says slowly, enjoying it. My father is Ambassador Dmitry Volkov, United Nations, Vienna Convention, Article 31. I cannot be detained. I cannot be arrested. I cannot be prosecuted. Webb stares at the passport. His jaw clenches. A boy is in the hospital, and I am a protected diplomat's family member, Alexei interrupts, which means you have no authority over me. None. Zero. He leans closer. You want to know the best part? I could hit 10 more kids on my way home, and there's nothing you can do about it. Webb's knuckles go white on the handcuffs. Now, Officer Webb, is it? Alexei reads the name tag. I'm going to get back in my car, and you're going to let me drive away. Because if you don't, my father will call your mayor will call your chief, and tomorrow you'll be directing traffic at school crossings. Do we understand each other? Silence. Painful, terrible silence. Webb steps back. Alexei laughs. He actually laughs. Huh, that's what I thought. He gets back in his car, revs the engine, looks at all 8 officers. Oh, and Officer Webb, tell the kid's father, tell him to teach his son to stay out of the road, stupid Americans. He drives away. The police can do nothing. Tom Chen gets the news at the hospital while his son is in surgery. The man who hit Michael won't be charged. Diplomatic immunity. The officers explain it to him with shame in their voices. The law has failed. Justice has failed. Tom breaks down crying. But someone else is watching. Someone who doesn't care about immunity. Someone who doesn't follow the law. Because he is the law. That night, Alexei's penthouse suite on the 48th floor is packed. Music pounding, champagne flowing. He's celebrating his victory over the American police. He's on his phone, posting to his social media. 20,000 followers watching. Americans are so easy to control, he types. Their police are puppets. Their laws are jokes. Just flash the passport and they cried. Laughing emojis. Diplomatic immunity is a cheat code for life. Literally untouchable. His friends cheer. Someone hands him a bottle of Dom Perignon. To being untouchable, he shouts. The music stops. Not faded, not turned down, just stopped. Mid-song, like someone pulled the plug. The lights go out. All of them. The penthouse plunges into darkness. What the hell? One of his friends fumbles for his phone. Breaker probably blew, Alexei mutters. Security will fix it. Security! No response. Your security isn't here. The voice comes from the corner of the room. Low, calm, cold as winter. Phone flashlights snap toward the sound. There's a leather chair in the corner, high-backed, expensive. There's a man sitting in it. He wasn't there 10 seconds ago. Everyone would swear to it. But he's there now. Silas Grey, perfectly still, hands folded, face half hidden in shadow. Only his eyes catch the light, reflecting, like an animal in the dark. Who the fuck are you? Alexei's voice cracks. How did you get in here? Your friends should leave. He doesn't raise his voice, doesn't need to. I'm calling security, one of his friends starts. They're unconscious. They'll wake up in a few hours, unharmed, but you should leave, now. The friends look at each other, then at Alexei, and then at the man in the chair. They run, all of them, stampeding for the door. It slams behind them. The deadbolt clicks, from the inside, by itself. Alexei is alone. Do you know who I am? My father is Ambassador Dmitry Volkov, United Nations. Yes, I know. Your father is a diplomat. You are just a spoiled child hiding behind his title. I have diplomatic immunity. Show me. What? Your passport, the one that stopped the police. Show it to me. Alexei pulls it from his pocket, holds it up like a shield, like it can protect him from this ghost in his living room. He doesn't touch it, just looks at it, studies it. That passport, he says quietly, protects you from arrest. It protects you from prosecution. It protects you from their laws. He takes one step forward. But I don't follow their laws. Another step. He's 3 feet away now. I am the thing that comes when the law fails. Alexei backs up, hits the wall. What do you want? Money? My father has millions. Name your price.
I don't want your money. Then what? I want you to say his name. Whose name? The boy you hit. The one you left bleeding in the street while you drove away. Say his name. I don't know his name. Michael Chen, 8 years old. He wanted to be an astronaut. He's in surgery right now. They're putting steel pins in his arm. He'll have scars for the rest of his life. And nightmares. Do you understand? He's 8. And now he's afraid of cars. Afraid of roads. Afraid of the world. That's not my fault. He shouldn't have. You were going 70 in a residential zone, past houses, past children. I have immunity from them. Silas tilts his head. Not from me. He pulls something from his coat. Alexei flinches. It's a phone. Silas sets it on the table. Michael's photo on the screen. Hospital bed. Bandages. Tubes. His father is asleep in the chair beside him, holding his hand. Look at him. I don't have to. Silas's hand moves fast. Alexei is suddenly pinned against the wall, feet 6 inches off the floor, Silas's forearm across his throat. No anger in Silas's face, just cold efficiency. Look at him. Alexei looks, sees Michael, sees the damage he caused. Silas releases him. Alexei crumples to the floor, gasping. You're going to call the police. You're going to confess. You're going to waive your diplomatic immunity. And you're going to plead guilty to every single charge they file. Why would I do that? Because if you don't, I'll come back. My father will have 100 armed guards here tomorrow. That won't stop me. You can't watch me forever? I'll leave the country. There is no country I cannot reach. No embassy I cannot enter. No place on this earth you can hide. Silas crouches down, eye level with Alexei. But that's not the worst part. Do you want to know the worst part, Alexei? Alexei is shaking, can't speak. You won't know when I'm coming. Tomorrow? Next week? Next year? Every shadow, every footstep behind you, every creak in the night, you'll wonder, is that him? Is he here? Is this the day? Silas stands. That's no way to live. Alexei tries to run, pulls on the door, locked. Runs to the window, reinforced glass. 48 stories up. He's trapped. Just like Michael was trapped when that gold car came screaming toward him. Please, Alexei whispers. Please, I'll do anything. Then make the call. Okay, I'll call them. Not yet. Silas walks to the window, looks down at the city. First, you need to understand what you took from him. He pulls out a remote, presses a button. 48 stories down, in the private garage, there's an explosion. Small, controlled, but bright enough to light up the night sky. Alexei runs to the window. His gold Lamborghini is a fireball. No! No! That's a limited edition! That's irreplaceable! Like Michael's childhood, like his sense of safety, like the years he'll spend in physical therapy. Irreplaceable. Alexei watches his car burn, watches it melt into a blackened skeleton. He's crying now. Full breakdown. It's just metal and paint, Alexei, but you valued it more than a human life. The fire department arrives. They spray foam. The Lamborghini is destroyed. Alexei sinks to his knees. Broken. Make the call, Silas says. With trembling hands, Alexei picks up his phone. Dials. Hello? Police? This is Alexei Volkov. I want to turn myself in for the hit and run today. The boy, Michael Chen. I waive my diplomatic immunity. I waive all protections. Please come arrest me. Right now. Please. He hangs up. Looks up. The chair in the corner is empty. The man is gone. The lights come back on. Alexei is alone. The next morning, every news station in the city is running the same story. The untouchable diplomat's son turned himself in, waived his immunity, confessed to everything, requested maximum sentencing. Detective Webb watches through the interrogation room glass. Alexei is walking back and forth, eyes darting to every corner, every shadow. Why? Why confess? Why give up your immunity? Alexei looks at him with hollow, terrified eyes. Because he'll come back. If I don't do this, the ghost will come back. What ghost? Who are you talking about? I can't tell you. I can't. But he's out there, watching. And I'm safer in here, in a cell, with guards, with walls. I'm safer in prison than I am out there where he can find me. Webb doesn't understand, but Alexei will never feel safe again. And somehow, that feels right. 2 days later, Tom Chen receives an envelope. No return address, just his name handwritten. Inside is a cashier's check, enough to cover all of Michael's medical bills, all his physical therapy, his future college fund. A note with one sentence. He will never hurt anyone again. Your son is brave. A friend. He shows it to his wife. They cry. Not from sadness this time. Michael comes home from the hospital a week later, still scared, still hurting, but healing. And every night Tom checks the locks, looks out the window, and whispers, "Thank you," to whoever is listening in the dark. Justice has no borders. No passport can stop it. No title can shield you from it. No law can protect you when you've broken the only rule that truly matters. Do not prey on the innocent. Because when the system fails, when evil thinks it's won, when monsters hide behind pieces of paper, there is always someone watching, and adjustments will be made.
Justice has no borders. No passport can stop it. No title can shield you from it. No law can protect you when you've broken the only rule that truly matters. Do not prey on the innocent. Because when the system fails, when evil thinks it's won, when monsters hide behind pieces of paper, there is always someone watching, and adjustments will be made. Now let me ask you something. If you were Michael's father, If that was your son bleeding in the street and the law told you, sorry, diplomatic immunity, there's nothing we can do, what would you do? Would you accept it? Would you let it go? Or would you want someone like Silas to step in? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. And here's the harder question. Do you think Silas went too far or not far enough? Because next week we have another case, another untouchable criminal, another adjustment. And trust me, this one is even darker. If you want to see what happens when a corrupt judge thinks he's above his own courtroom, hit that subscribe button right now. Ring the bell, because these stories don't go viral without you. And if you believe Alexei got what he deserved, smash that like button. Let's show YouTube that people still believe in real justice. I'm watching, Silas is watching, and so are you. See you in the shadows.